I don't know. People have asked me that. I haven't really thought about it. But, originally when we got the book 7 years ago, I was creating it with my mother to actually be in. How am I going to embellish that? How am I going to make that even better? How am I going to make that something that's my sound? That's who I am. And that's where I feel like I've been exploring the past year. But now everything with social media is so content-based too that that's just equally as important as the music and how it's going to represent what that song means to someone. So that's something I'm taking into it. I think I wanted to start with music. I just wanted to start with wherever my heart was going to lead. That's the audience that has always been with me, so I will always respect it. It's not something that I feel like I need to shed or something I need to get rid of my generation. And I love kids. I love people who are growing up with me. I think that, if anything, that's the most important audience because they're the ones that are going to be able to affect the world and change the world before we know it. There's ways to make that kind of become one thing, and I'm trying to do that, and hopefully that's what I can achieve. Last year was a kind of difficult, weird transition for me, and I took some time off, and I think when I came back from that break, I was a little creatively frustrated. I think my tone and the emotion that I wanted to portray and who I am really came through with, even Same Old Love and Hands to Myself. All of that came together. I think I missed that feeling of, being in that moment where you just can't contain yourself, and the rest kind of fell into place. And afterwards, showing their support publicly was even more of an honor. I was very, very flattered, and I know Justin Tranter and Julia Michaels, the writers, were. I don't think it would exist if they were like, this is complete not good, doesn't do our song justice. I think my music, hopefully they can grow with it, and that's what the goal has been. I think Bad Liar is something that at the right time, and then now with this next phase, it's given me more control and more empowerment in myself to know that this is where my strength is. Some days I'd walk out of sessions feeling uninspired and unmotivated, and then other days I'd go in and I feel like I created the best stuff that I've ever worked on.